Hi, it's Robert here again from World Class Flowers, and let's have some fun with that Vase Ready program that I was talking to you about in the last video. I want to demonstrate to you just how versatile this program is and how much easier your life's going to be when you need to fill that cooler case. Let's start with one of the A bouquets, which is the smaller of the 6 that come in. We'll start with removing the plastic wrap. Make sure that all of your vases are filled with water that has food in them. I'm going to remove some of the lower foliage because you don't want any of that to be in the water because that'll just create bacteria and will shorten the life of your vase. Now, this program has been designed to be very versatile, so you could use it in many different vases that you already have in your department. So in this particular case, I'm going to take the disc buds and pull them down a little bit, like so. Hold it tight in your hand so that you don't lose your shape. I'm also going to pull my carnations down just a drop, and the hydrangea up a little bit. Just should take minimal amount of time. And I'm going to upgrade it into one of your Debbie Lily cubes. A good rule of thumb to follow is generally your flower arrangement should be the same height as your vase. So if your vase is a 4-inch vase, you should be approximately 4 inches or so above the vase so that it balances out really nicely. So holding it real tight, I'm going to measure. I want my disc bud to land directly on the rim of the vase, and I'm going to give it a cut. Now remember, when you're first cutting, always leave it a little longer and then test it like this. You can always just recut again. So I'm going to cut a little bit more. Like so. Place it in my vase and fluff it a little bit. And there you have one of your vases quickly, easily upgraded. But let me show you with another one of the A bouquets how we can make the same bouquet look different but work in this vase, which has a completely different look and a different shape. What I'm going to do is take the hydrangea and just pull it down a little bit, like so. Then I'm going to take my carnations, my ruscus, and my alstroemeria, and just pull it up a little bit like that. So I've got a little bit of different height ranges. I can even pull one of my disc buds up and leave the other disc bud down, like so. Take it and measure it. Again, remove your foliage that's going to be below the water line. And I'm going to cut. In this particular vase, you need to cut it pretty short because it's a very shallow well for the water. I'm going to place it in and fluff it up a little bit. And look at the difference you have in the different styles using the same A bouquet. Now let's move on to another one of the A bouquets, because the great thing about this program is that you get 2 different color stories in every box. So if you're going to get 6 of the A's, you'll get 3 in one seasonally appropriate color and 3 in the other seasonally appropriate color. So when you set up your cooler, you can have 2 beautiful stories color blocked in a row like that. I'll show you by moving some of these around just how we can achieve that. I'm going to take the other A bouquet and I'm going to use the great Debbie Lily small mint julep cup. Mint julep cups are always hot and trendy. And again, I'm just going to pull the disc buds down like so, a little bit. And I'm going to pull what I call my important flowers up, like my roses and my lilies, things that have a lot of value in a customer's mind. Just a little bit like that. I'm going to measure. And cut. And fluff a bit. Check it from all sides so it looks nice. And then you have a mint julep cup that fits right into your color story. How about we do a couple of mediums, which would be the bee bouquet. Again, we have two different color stories that come in the box. And I'm going to start with my medium bee bouquet, and I'm going to upgrade this one right into the small cylinder, or it might be your medium cylinder. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull my disc buds down a bit, like so. I'm going to pull my hydrangea up a bit. And I'm also going to feature this time the two dianthus that are in there. And I'm going to leave my carns down a little lower. Remove my foliage again. Remember, that's a very important step. That's why I keep repeating it. And we're going to measure using the same exact tool like I showed you before, how it should be. Remove a little more foliage. Drop it in the vase. And fluff a little bit, just like so. And just to show you how versatile this program is, I also took one of the mediums and I was able to work it into one of your cubes. So you can make it work for any vase that you want and price it accordingly. Let's do the other medium. I'm going to use the large mint julep cup. Do the same thing that we've been doing, only this time I'm going to pull the roses down and the alstroemeria down a little bit. This way they don't all look exactly the same. That's what makes this program so great and so versatile, is because you could do so much with the bouquets that you've got in your hands. All the tools are there, and in just a minute or so, with your design skill, you could change the whole look of the... Look at how different that looks by just pulling these down this time and pulling up the lilies. Again, removing the foliage. I'm going to cut. Drop it in. Always remember to please take the time to turn it around, look at it, and fluff it a little bit so you make sure it looks exactly perfect for your customers. So we've got our small, which is our A, and our medium, which is our B. So now let's take the large cylinders and let's do our C vases. I'm going to start with the beautiful purple and blue tones. And to make it look a little different than some of my mediums, this time again, I'm going to just pull the hydrangea down like that. I'm going to have my disc buds come up a little, like so. And my dianthus a little higher so you could really see that pretty color coming through, like that. Again, we're going to remove our foliage from below the waterline. Measure. cut. Place in your vase and fluff. And again, we have a very pretty look, also using the large. Now, isn't this a great tool to have when you're training new people who are coming into your department and you need some help? Look at how quickly and easily, with just a minimal amount of instruction, you can teach somebody how to use this program and help you fill your cooler quickly. Let's do the last one. And this one we'll do as a basic design. I'm going to pull the weighty flower down, which is the disc bud. So we're getting proper balance in an arrangement. I'm going to pull the lilies up a little bit, and I'm going to pull my spray roses up a little bit, like so. Remove the foliage, measure, cut, and place in my vase. Like so. Now, how quickly and easily was that? Wouldn't this be a great little time saver in your department? Get one of these and play around with them and have some fun. As always, happy arranging.